You're with Sky Saturday Live. This is our Technophile segment. First up this week, while wireless access is not available everywhere and is often quite expensive, surfing the web while out and about can be a little problematic. Now, we've got a solution to this to combat it. One company's come up with a system to let you view online content while on the street. How does that work? Well, Brad Husick can tell us. He's president of Webaroo. Good to see you, Brad.
Welcome, thank you.
How does it work? What does it do?
Well, wireless access is not available everywhere, and sometimes it's expensive and difficult to get. So we've developed a technology that lets you download the internet and search and browse without a connection.
The whole internet? You can't possibly download the
whole
internet. Well,
we have technology that lets you search for anything and get meaningful results.
Okay. Without being online?
No connection at all. On the airplane, on the tube.
That is give us a demonstration. So this is, I see a Webaroo homepage there, yeah?
Right. So this is no connection, no Wi-Fi, no nothing. And
I can guarantee that. We wouldn't let you, this doesn't work in the building, as we've known from many demonstrations we've done here. Okay, so you're offline.
Yes, and I'm running Internet Explorer or Firefox.
Yes.
And I can do a search. So given the fact that Sir Paul McCartney is having his birthday coming up, we can do a search, for example, for Beatles 64 lyrics.
Now,
hang on.
Focus.
There we go.
Focus in the box. There we are.
Ah, here we go. And go. Pretty fast, right?
Yeah.
So let's go down and see if we got a link.
So you got plenty of search results.
Yeah, there it is.
And there it is. When I get older, losing my hair many years from now.
Not you, Martin.
Thank you. Will you be sending me a Valentine birthday gift bottle of wine? As we know. And how does it work? You're caching the entire internet on your where?
We're caching a cross-section of the internet on the drive.
Yeah.
And
taking
also,
up how much space?
Well, this is only taking up about 6 gigabytes.
Right.
Yeah.
So are you saying then essentially the whole internet, actually only 6 gig, is worth having?
Well, no. We can actually compress and condense the whole web in about 40 gigs, about 1/3 the space of this drive.
That is astonishing. So have you got a new compression algorithm working there behind the scenes?
It's a selection algorithm.
Okay.
Right? Because there's a lot of redundancy on the web and a lot of junk pages and a lot of stories which appear many, many, many times. So how many
So you've
copies?
managed to work out how to get rid of the duplications?
Exactly right. Exactly right. It also runs on your mobiles.
On a mobile, show us. You've got one of the new BenQ Siemens things. That's very flash mobile, that is.
This is the new P51 phone.
Yeah.
And this one has GPS and Wi-Fi. But I don't even have a SIM card in here.
Right.
Because I can't get a signal here in the studio. So
again,
it works,
you've cached a bit of the web.
Yeah, it works the same way. So we can look at England, for example, in the World Cup. And bring up the pages.
Not much been written about them. He says, understatement of the week.
But I have a link here, for example, for the top 100 goals of all time.
Right.
Yeah, and so I can read through.
Cached in the phone?
Cached in the phone. It's on the SD card that goes right here.
Right.
Automatically syncs to your computer. Gives you the updates whenever you wake up the computer and have a connection.
Yeah. So all the guys trying to sell us Wi-Fi and super Wi-Fi and Wi-Fi always on.
Yeah.
You're head-to-head against them. You're actually saying you don't need all that stuff.
Well, we actually love Wi-Fi hotspots because I can go and recharge my web.
Of course.
Without having to stay at the cafe.
Right, OK. As soon as you started us off on the football theme, let's bring in James Weeks now, who's here, our technological guru, with a few footballing items.
Yes, indeed.
Not least, the football itself. The football That's hardly new technology, is it? Oh, I suppose it is, isn't it?
It's quite flash. It's designed to have a small number of panels as possible, so that the ball reacts as predictably as possible. And this is the official match ball from Adidas. You're also 70 quid.
£70?
70 quid for a football.
Good grief. And then we were talking about it with John Barnes during the week on Sky, actually, about how it's got slightly different characteristics, making a nightmare for goalkeepers, but never mind. We'll throw that over to the sports guys, I think, and see if they want to deal with that a little bit later on.
Don't hit the camera.
OK. Football boots?
Football boots.
Yes?
These are also from Adidas and can be seen on the feet of Ashley Cole. They are the gadget lover's dream football boot. I suppose it's not. You kind of wonder why we're doing football boots on a technology show. Well, it makes sense when you think there are 52 different ways of configuring these boots. They are the gadget freaks football boot. Yeah. You can have different uppers depending on whether you want a light boot or a heavy boot, a warm one or a cold one.
Yeah.
You can have a different chassis, which is essentially to you and me the soul.
Yes. Different studs, I suppose.
And different studs for soft ground, hard ground, and sort of somewhere in the middle ground. Kick off for 120 quid, go up to about 300.